Here I've just come across a down lime tree, so what I'm going to do is actually cut a couple of bits off of this and I'll make myself a bow drill set using my knife. This is the Origin Bushcrafter as a template, which gives you the consistency every time you're out. Now, one of the problems you will have if you're like myself, use different knives each time, so it doesn't work so good then. But if you have a dedicated bushcrafting knife, well, you should be okay. So this is how I go about making a bow drill set. So here you can see the bushcrafter next to the drill is the exact same length and it's the exact same thickness of the handle, and here we have it on the HEARTH board, the exact same length. If I turn that over, it's hard to do this, you can see down here at the handle it's almost the exact same thickness. Just use my knife, the length of it, and mark it off, so approximately here, just in front of this limb here I've got, so I'll cut this off. So that's the first thing I do. So let's see. Now you'll need to excuse the noise in the background because Royal's having a absolute hairy fit with a log. So that gives me my drill. You can see it's basically the length of the bushcrafter, and that's what I like. You can see that's almost ideal. I cut this piece of lime in the road in today and I cut it approximately the same length as the knife, so that's keeping the consistency there. There we go, nice easy split there. It's not perfect, you can see it's got this rotted piece through here, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. And we'll just remove the back for the sides, square it off. Right, so there we go. There's the length of the knife, it's the same as the board. You can see here that the board is thick as the handle. So that's how I go about trying to keep the consistency, same shape and size every time I'm out when I'm using the bushcrafter. I try and get my drill to be the same size as the knife, and you can see it is here. And the same thickness as the handle, as you can see it is here also. And what I like to do next is place the spine up here on top of the drill and then make a small mark on the blade here, just pick that out. The width of the blade gives you the correct height for friction free socket. Just take your Swiss Army knife, take the saw out. And just go around the base. What you can do for here is come down there and shape it like that. Turn it round the other side. And the little ledge acts as a stop for you. This is actually one of the quickest ways of doing it. Just take your time till it comes down here like that and just pop it off. That'll give you the rough shape, and then all you have to do for there is just shape it up. Right, this doesn't need to be perfect, this, okay? So when you roughly get it to this shape, all you do for here then is take your friction-free socket and twist and squeeze it on, and there you go. It turns nice and it stays on, doesn't come off, and I find this has been working for me. And you just take your can opener out, that fits on top, and you're good to go. So just round off and radius the bottom of the drill. Just take your time, try and keep as large a surface area down here as you can. Yeah, that should be good enough for it. So happy enough with that. Right, so that's how I go about using the bushcrafter to shape the drill and the top of it to take the friction-free socket. So what I like to do next is take the bushcrafter with the edge down and lie the handle on the edge of the board and place my thumb against the other side, roughly in the middle. Then all I do is I come in like this to get what I think's the middle, pull up into this position, and that's how I start the hole, and this gives me the same consistent placement each time. So rather than bore you with this, I'll get this cut out and shaped and I'll get back to you. So what I like to do next is actually place the tip on the edge, here, roughly in that position, and then turn over and score the edge, and that gives me the start of my notch. And always I turn it this way and cut roughly here, score it again, and that marks the notch, and I'm hoping you can make that out along here and along here. And it's just rough, but it's a good guide, and that's what I've been using for the last wee while when I come to make the notch. I've got the notch cut in, and there's the round hole there that would sit the drill in. Right, I know most people burn it in first and then do the notch, but I just find I keep doing it this way and it works for me. It's me into about a third of the way into the hole that were made, and now I'll go and burn it in and then make adjustments both with the notch and with the small hole that we've dug out. Now you can see it's clearly still too damp, so that'll need to be taken home and dried out. But it's gave me the rough shape that you require, and this works really good. I'm well happy with the friction-free socket and the can opener. This set here, it works really good along with the drill. Very easy to use, very convenient. So that's how I go about building my bow drill set, using the bushcrafter as a template for sizing it up and getting the same consistency every time I go out. So what I'll need to do now is take the HEARTH board and my drill home, put them in the oven and try and dry them out that way, or just leave them in my shed for a couple of months. Let's see how it goes on for there. But there you go, a nice simple way of using your knife as a template to make your bow drill set. So hopefully that's helped out use beginners out there, and it's just another method of doing it. Remember, most people burn this hole here in first and then cut the notch out. You don't have to do it that way. And saying that, they're all the so-called experts, so maybe I'm doing it wrong, but that's how I've always done it. So there you go. Right, I'll catch you all in my next video. Thanks again for coming along the channel. Catch you all soon.